What's going on, everybody? This is Brian from SneakerFiles.com, and today I want to present to you guys my top 10 Air Jordan pickups of 2016. Now, I know I did a top 5 Adidas and Nike pickups, but I'll be honest, I favor Jordan brand. I buy more Jordans, so I have more Jordans. So, a top 5 I couldn't do. It just, to me, it would be not only unfair to you guys, but even to myself to scrunch in top 5 pairs. So I'm doing a top 10. Technically, I'm doing a top 13 because the 3 pairs presented in front of you, they didn't quite make the cut, although I do like them. This pair doesn't really need too much of an introduction, but this is the Air Jordan 9. Calling it OG, they're calling it Space Jam, although I'm not a fan of the name. They're also calling it, or people have called it the playoffs. That was what it was being called back in the day. And to me, I think they're dope, but I'm not a huge fan of the Jordan 9. I'll be 100% honest with you guys. I think they're cool, don't get me wrong, but it's not like on my top 10 Air Jordans or anything like that. But this is definitely a classic and worth picking up if you have the funds saved up. I know December was a busy month. All right, so next up is the Air Jordan 2 Low, known as Chicago. This is an OG colorway. To me, I think a lot of people are sleeping on it because I'll be honest, they look ugly on feet. They do look like bowling shoes. But I think being an original colorway and retroing for the first time in true OG form, this was a definite pickup. Although I did get gifted them, I know I'm always transparent with you guys. I always have been, I always will be. So I was gifted them from Epic Sneaks, who I ran a few giveaways with, and he offered it, and I gladly took it, not just because it's a free shoe, but I wanted to make sure that everything he did and dealt with was authentic, because I didn't want to pair up with somebody that sold fakes, obviously. So he sent me the pair and did some research and came out good. So the other one I want to make mention of, a pair that I believe is probably one of like 3 sleepers of 2016, and I believe they're called the Metallic Navy, something along those lines. But this is the Air Jordan 1 OG. I was, because they're being slept on, I didn't pick them up right away. I wound up getting them for $100 at Chic Shoes, and I believe they stopped selling them for that cheap, and then they're back on sale. So if anyone wants them and you're located by Chic Shoes, and I'm not just trying to plug them, I'm trying to plug you guys. If you're interested in copping for $100, they're sitting. But then I've heard other places have them cheaper as well. But just want to give you the heads up. I do like this shoe. Definitely didn't make the cut, but definitely a nice pickup, I believe, for 2016. At number 10, we have the Air Jordan 30. This is the first colorway that released. I think it was just like your white and black. I'm not sure if there's any special nickname, but you can see that little galaxy hit right there on the midsole. Speaking of galaxy, that was the pair I really wanted, but I always missed out on it. I thought it was dope, that pair. Probably the best one of the 30s. Super short run, by the way. Just not a ton of models dropped, but this pair actually eventually did sell out. I'm not sure. I don't think it hit outlets just because it was the first colorway, and that tends to happen. But overall, not a bad looking shoe, and that is why it's at my number 10. At number 9, we have the Air Jordan 12, the Master. Now, you're going to see a few Jordan 12s in this top 10, just a heads up. But to me, this isn't an original colorway, but I just thought it was super simple and super sleek. Like, you could wear it pretty much with anything. And people did go crazy over them. It was the first Air Jordan 12 that returned in 2016. The 2015 brought the PSNY, but I just thought it was just a super clean colorway. I mean, a lot of people still like them, but there was resale value on these were crazy. And then all of a sudden they just dropped. But that's always good if you're in the market. And you got the gold hits up top. What happened was I went to the mall. They had a size 12. I think 12 and a half. And then I wound up swapping for a size 10. So I wound up getting them in my size. But these are my number 9. Number 8, we have the Air Jordan 11 Space Jam. Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys wonder why it's so high up on the list. To be honest, I'm just so damn tired of all the Space Jam talk. And I know it's hard to tell because I've uploaded a shit ton of videos on it, but I wanted to cover every angle and help everybody out. So it's not just for me per se, but it's for everybody to enjoy. But don't get me wrong, I think this is a great colorway and everything. It's just at this period of time in the past week or so, I just been tired of hearing about Space Jams. I'll be honest. But I hope that doesn't offend anybody because I know a lot of people love them, and it's probably number one on a lot of people's list. And don't get me wrong, they deserve to be number one if you think so. But for me, number 8. Coming in at number 7, we have the Air Jordan 12 French Blue. Now, this isn't an original colorway, but they did drop, I believe, back in 2004. And it's just a really dope, honestly, it's a dope, clean colorway. Like, you got your white and you got your blue, straightforward release. This was one pair I got lucky and got these off the Sneakers app. Super lucky on that, which is crazy because I usually always take L's. I actually only picked up like 3 pairs of shoes off the Sneakers app, and 2 of them will be in my top 10 for the year. But to me, I just think for a non-OG colorway, this is just dope. It could have been an OG colorway if, well, I mean, it's inspired by the Wizards, so it technically wouldn't be an OG colorway. But I'm just saying, like, the color combination could be simple, clean, straight to the point. At number 6, we have the Air Jordan 13, known as Chicago. Now, this is the original colorway, original release from the 90s, 98, I believe, 97, 98, something like that. So it's weird because Jordan Brand's celebrating the 20th anniversary of the 13 in 2017. However, some pairs did release in 1998. So, I don't know. Same kind of deal with the 12s. But this is the original release. Now, this, since it is OG and old as hell, you're going to see some blemishes and things like that. But to me, number 6 on the list, it's really dope. I'm happy with them overall. I'm sure you guys know that from the unboxing video. And it's always, I'm always skeptical on buying OGs, especially online, because anything can happen, like during shipping. Because like the hologram will crack, and even on the sole, it'll crack, and you'll notice there is bleeding. But that is my number 6. Now this is where things start to get a bit tougher for me. But at number 5, we have the Air Jordan 12, known as Flu Game, aka Bread, aka Black and Red, which I kind of prefer, but just a classic. I mean, nothing, just super simple. Jordan, he did wear these when having the flu, but people associate the shoes that released in, I believe, 2009 with the little insignia at the heel. They called those the Flu Games, and to me, it's just the colorway. It doesn't matter. Just call them Black and Red. But what sucked for a lot of people was the glue stains. I mean, the first pair I showcased on the channel had a ton of glue stains. Like, it was super bad. But I ended up taking them back and getting a new pair, which has very minimal glue stains. But to me, definitely a classic, which a lot of these shoes that I've already showcased are classics. But that's my number 5. At number 4, we have the Air Jordan 1, known as Band or Bread. Once again, call them as you want, or Black and Red. But I believe these dropped on September 3rd. But what I liked about it is how they went OG, and they have that stamp, kind of like the original, or like the original pairs with the sizing and everything. But as you guys already know, it has the year, the date, year, and everything like that. The shoes were actually banned. But quality was on point with them. I did like that. It did lack slightly compared to another model as far as the overlays. But other than that, I mean, these are still going for a grip, like $300. Like, damn, I thought they would drop by now. And on a side note, there is a colorway of the Air Jordan 1 that matches exactly this, even the style number, that's going to drop during August 2017. So you heard that here first. I actually shared it on Twitter yesterday, but I don't think anyone paid attention to it. But I just wanted to share that with you guys. I'm not sure if it's a restock or what it is, but a little bit of added information in the top 10. So if you made it this far, a little bonus. And I'm going to have, I'll leave that for the outro. At number 3, we have the Air Jordan 13 He Got Game. Now, this is the original release. You guys probably already saw the unboxing video. To me, I got these for a really good price, as well as the other pair. But, with the Air Jordan 13s coming out in 2017, I felt like I needed to up my OG 13 game because I pretty much don't have any. That's like the model I haven't touched on. But, so you're going to see more unboxing soon of more OG 13s, as well as probably just unboxings in general, because I think I'm going to be a little bit more picky on my personal pickups and more gravitate towards OGs again. But as most of us do, this shoe, actually, I reflect to a time of life, 7th grade, when I didn't have a care in the world other than playing basketball, watching movies, and He Got Game was a movie during that time. I don't remember. I think it was 8th grade at release when I was in 8th grade, but something like that. Either way, I did watch that movie and just thought these were dope. So maybe we'll see them in 2017. I don't have any information on these yet. I'm not going to say it won't, but I don't know offhand. But this is my number 3. At number 2, we have the Air Jordan 4 White Cement. Just to me, why I picked this as number 2 is it's super simple once again, but it pops at the same time. That cement, gives it that little needed attention. And of course, the Nike Air branding on the back. And this was I think one of the only releases of 2016 with Nike Air that actually wasn't butchered in a tremendous way. Again, the leather quality, it is what it is, but I still think this shoe this was a lot better job Nike and Jordan Brand did on this shoe compared to the other ones with Nike Air. The other ones, man, you got your downfalls with each pair. But this was actually mass produced, I believe, also. If I'm wrong, I apologize. But they did the best out of all the Nike Air releases this year. On the heel, that is, because, technically the Space Jams have Nike Air on the insole. So we're just talking about the heel. To me, I do have the 2012 release, and just that Nike Air hit definitely tops it for me. So this is my number 2. Now, my number 1, it'll probably surprise a lot of you guys if you've watched so far, just because you've seen all OG colorways. At number 1, we have the Air Jordan 1 Shattered Backboard. Now, why did I pick this as my number 1? You probably are asking. Well, if you watch this channel, and you have over the past year, you've known that I've stressed and talked about quality, and craftsmanship and everything like that. This pair definitely, although not released in 2016, I did pick them up this year. This pair meets the standard. This is what I like to see. And now, although I'm not going to knock the $400 premium releases, this was $160. Although I didn't pay $160 for them, I do feel like this is what Jordan Brand should be releasing. Even to the touch. I know you guys can't touch it, but damn, just the touch of the leather, it just feels different. It feels like quality. So if you're able to pick these up for a decent price, because the prices I've noticed have gone up on them, then do so. So the quality definitely did, and I just love the color blocking on it. I do like the orange. I think it's dope. The reverse shattered backboard, I really liked at first, but then I started to grow it's just a little bit plain for me, to be honest. The blocking, I like plain and I like classic looks, but at the same time, I do like some pop or something. It's hard to describe, but these definitely take my number 1, and that's just based off quality and the color combination. Although the quality outweighs everything for me in the craftsmanship. And yes, this pair is hyped up, but honestly, I picked it up because of you guys. To be honest, I wouldn't pick them up, but everyone asks me how do they compare to the Shattered Backboard whenever a new release comes out. So I felt to give you guys an honest opinion, I needed to own the Shattered Backboards to do that. So I wound up picking up. But these are my number 1. All right, everybody. So that was my top 10 Air Jordan pickups of 2016. Now presented, of course, is the top 5. I can't fit all 10 models on here. It would just look too cluttered. But I just want to thank everybody for watching these videos, subscribing, liking them. You guys don't know how appreciative I am. I know I did a thank you video, and I just feel like I can't express how much gratitude I have. Like, damn, you guys are awesome, like all you guys. And I hope 2017 is a blessed year for you. I hope everything you set out to achieve, you get it. And just, happy new year overall. And man, let's just 2017, it's about to be here. Leave a comment below. Let me know what your top 10 Air Jordans are, or your Air Jordan pickups are of 2016, or your top 5, or your top 3, or your number 1, whatever it is. Now, what I was saying earlier in the video is that I'm going to have a video hopefully up next week, if not over the next weekend, not New Year's Eve weekend, not that weekend, but it's gonna have basically a bunch of 2017 releases. Some of you guys probably already seen it, and I'm going to recap on that. But I'm also going to leak some stuff that hasn't even hit SneakerFiles.com yet. So I'm going to leak some of that in the video. Some of the stuff, like, I've already posted, like, and people are kind of, like, double guessing me, but it's okay. It's okay, because I actually have the sheet that was presented to a retailer. I'll just tell you that. And so I'm going to present some stuff you guys probably haven't, actually no one's leaked it yet, so I'll have some stuff, just a little bit to share with you guys, so to keep you a little bit entertained, is the Air Jordan 8 is going to drop in a few different colorways over the summer. The Air Jordan 5 is going to, a bunch of colorways are going to drop. There's even one on the sheet that says that it reflects an OG colorway, but it's not labeled OG, so it might be an alternate pair. I'm not 100% sure on it because I haven't actually seen the image, but I've seen the colorway, the release time frame. Also, Air Jordan 12 Taxi. I know a few people have reported about it, but I was the first to actually leak that. I did so last 2 days ago. It'll probably be 2 days ago now. And I was also the first to leak the Air Jordan 13 playoffs that are going to drop in 2017 also. And that is confirmed, unless Jordan Brand cancels it. I mean, I'm looking at, certain things. But actually, hold on one second. Okay, so yeah, a lot of this stuff, some of this stuff you guys already know. Like, there's an Air Jordan 5 Game Royal in black. Those images actually dropped. Or not the real images, but a Photoshop of it. And then there's one that's supposed to be the Air Jordan 5 Raging Bull, but it's not the Raging Bull, although it's supposed to somewhat resemble it, but I heard it's not. There's also Air Jordan 2 Deconstruct, Air Jordan Spizikes. Let me look at this list. It looks like some more Harris collection or Eris collections stuff's dropping. Jordan 11 IE Low. I'm just kind of reading some of this stuff off to you, so you can get an idea. The video is going to be more in depth, but Air Jordan 13 in July, white metallic silver University red, interesting. In July, Air Jordan 5 University red and black. That's supposed to be the one that's resembles the OG. And there's a girls retro in July, wolf gray, white and pink. Air Jordan 8 black gym red, wolf gray. That's in July. Air Jordan 5 GS for girls, black, black, pink. And then the last one I will read off is, well, actually, maybe I'll read off a few more. Then we have the Air Jordan 5 Retro in August, white University red, black metallic silver. So it's kind of reflects an OG colorway, but I don't know, it might be an alternate. We'll see. And then the weirdest thing ever, it says, for August, Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG, colorway, black, varsity, red, white. Now, the actual product number, damn, so my memory card got full, so it cut off. But what I was saying was, excuse me, during August, there's Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG in black, varsity, red, white. Matches exactly like the band, aka Bread. Colorway, same product number, expected to drop. Only for men and GS sizes. So that's a little bit odd to me. I'm not really sure. It would be weird to see the Bread pair released once again, but I'm looking at it. in front of me, and that's exactly what it's telling me. Although there's no images for this stuff because they don't want product leaks. But other than that, I mean, yeah. So we got the Air Jordan 13 OG, black true red, white. That is the playoff edition. Air Jordan 6 low in GS. So let me see what else. Let me click on this one. I already read that one off. Air Jordan 8, read that. There's another Air Jordan 8 dropping in I think August. It's like cool gray, wolf gray, like two various shades of gray. But I'll do a more in-depth video. I'm just trying to share some stuff early just because to give, give back to you guys for watching the videos and you staying through this long video and everything. But let me just double check one thing. Yeah, Air Jordan 11 low IE, white gym red. Jordan Spizike, a couple colorways. Air Jordan 1 retro high, labeling it P51. So, and that's in August. There's two colorways. One is in wolf gray, dark gray, white, university red. The other one is in black, dark stucco, white, university red. P51, I believe that's a bomber jacket or something like that. I don't know, or airplane, something to do. So it might be some kind of thing. There's also a couple pairs of Air Jordan's Son of Mars lows dropping during October. One just labels it Bel Air. I don't know. The other one is Dark Sea and Red, whatever that is. Also a few pairs of Air Jordan 1 95. So I'm going to guess that's going to reflect the Air Jordans, I don't know, 11, maybe 10, maybe the 10 and 11. I don't know offhand. To be honest, I haven't done enough off the top of my hand. I'm just reading this stuff. And then December Air Jordan Retro 12, white, black, taxi red. And it doesn't say, does not say if it comes in just, oh wait, no, it's going to come in full family sizes. There we go. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting release. And all these other ones. But I'll have a more in-depth video coming soon. There's also an Air Jordan 14. But I'm just throwing that out there. But if you bared with me this long, I apologize for the long stuff. But I do want to share these releases for you that are 2017 that have yet to be leaked or really known. And there's no images of it yet. But just the info itself can, I guess, serve as something so you guys know. But I'm going to throw together a whole video. So sorry for the rant, guys. I know sometimes I talk too much, but I enjoy talking to you guys. But leave a comment below. Let me know your top 10, top 5, top 3, or just your number 1 release of 2016 is from Jordan Brand. Again, thanks for watching. Stay tuned to SneakerFiles.com. And if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe.